But there's some benefits. He said, and if you're willing to wait on God, first thing he says is your strength will be renewed like the eagle. Can I explain that to you? See, when you talk about renewed strength, we like to talk about the eagle because he's a powerful, strong bird. But there is a point in the eagle's life when he is extremely vulnerable. There is a season when the eagle goes through what's called molting. Y'all hear what I said? And molting is when birds lose their feathers. Y'all hear me? But when birds of flight, now we have some flightless birds and they just prey all the time. Somebody can eat them up all the time. Yeah, penguins, you can just pick them off. They ain't gonna fly nowhere. They can't run, they can't walk fast. But an eagle is one of those birds who do the picking. But every now and then, those who are the pickers are in a position where they can get picked off. Can I say that? Can I relate that to the men? We got some strong men, don't we? But every now and then, even the strongest of man is at a vulnerable point in his life because there are some changes going on. And whenever change happens, there is vulnerability because you can be took out in the midst of your change. Because you are shedding who you were and finna take on who you're going to be. And at that point, the devil can confuse you and you can put on the wrong feathers. I wish I said something right there. But at the point of molting, the eagle stays in the nest. Because he loses his ability to fly. He lost his flight feathers. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Now, the good thing about the eagle, and I got to say this because I need you to understand this, there are some brothers who are molting right now. Y'all wondering, how come he ain't doing what he used to do? How come he ain't praying like he used to pray? How come he ain't showing up? He's molting, and he got to stay in the nest because if he come out too soon, he can't fly, and the devil will pick him up. Some brothers need time to get it back together. I'm going to leave that right there. I ain't talking about nobody, just talking about what I'm talking about. But when birds go through molting, the average bird takes almost a year. But the Lord knows that the eagle cannot live a year without flying. So while other birds lose sections of feathers at a time, the eagle loses all of theirs at one time. And then 3 weeks later, they're a brand new eagle. Y'all to hear what I said right there. See, God knows that you cannot be down forever because you will become so discouraged that you'll turn around and quit walking with the Lord. But if he shortened the season, listen, he lets, what I'm trying to tell you is, he lets a lot of stuff happen at one time, but not a long time. Can I say that again? He lets a lot of stuff happen at one time, but not a long time. Why? Because he has to get you ready in those 3 weeks because you can't handle more than that. You'll fall out of the nest and die. But God has set the process. Just sit there a little while. Go ahead and molt.